Well, would you run into a burning building risking your life to save someone?
Our next guests, there is no question about it. Hani Georgie and Nazar Agzarian rushed into this southwest Sydney home to rescue 89-year-old wheelchair-bound Barbara Tonks, getting her out just seconds before disaster.
One area, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not... Oh, Jesus.
Incredible stuff. And joining us now are those heroes, Hani and Nazar from East Hills in Sydney. Guys,
there we are.
So good to see you this morning. My goodness, what a day. It must have been so overwhelming, that scene you encountered yesterday. Hani, talk us through it.
Yeah, it was honestly ridiculously unbelievable. I think we heard the explosion, and initially we thought that the smoke was way too far away, you know, for Barbara's house to be a threat. As we got closer, as I was getting closer, I realised that it was right there, and I stood at the end of this driveway and I saw that it was literally the house right next to hers. And then it was just kind of quick action and let's do this as fast as possible. And very, very lucky that that Nazar showed up and that we were able to get her out without anything very bad happening. Yeah.
Nazar, I saw your this story, exclusive story on 9 News last night in Sydney, and I was gobsmacked at the courage it would have taken, given that it was well engulfed, and just when you got out there was that explosion. What was it like for you?
Truthfully, Carl, it wasn't courage because I'm of Arabic background, and the reason why I ran up because I saw the flames and I thought it was just another Arabic barbecue.
Nazar, I'm with you, mate. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was excited for some kafta, hummus and baba ganoush.
Yeah, get some tabbouleh in there, some fattoush.
Yeah, that's it.
Shukran.
To be totally honest, look, it was scary, and I assessed the situation. There was a lot of combustible objects, but you know, my natural instinct is to just run in, and so I did. I banged on the door, I heard Hanny's voice, and he said he needed help carrying her out, and you know, I ended up helping out. So I'm sure anybody would do that, so I don't feel like a hero.
I'm not sure.
I'm just glad everyone's safe.
You know what, though? Do you know who does definitely think you're a hero? Is Barbara's sons. I heard on the news yesterday, as Carl was alluding to there, that they were alerted to the disaster that was happening in her house, but you guys were the first ones there.
Yeah, when I got in there, she had activated her buzzer and she was trying to communicate with them, saying to them that she could smell something burning. And again, I just had to just get her attention because she couldn't see me very well. And we just had to get her out of there as quick as possible. But yeah, I think she was very scared. And I think, you know, even as we came out, the fire brigade were here, other people were arriving, so, you know, there was lots of help coming for her within a few minutes.
All right,
very
so
impressive.
just to put people in the loop who haven't seen it, so you managed to get in there. She'd activated her buzzer to call her sons, who were very, very worried sons, which is a great reminder for anyone out there to get those emergency little beacon things around their neck. But this is what you just got her out, and this happened.
One area, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not... Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
That was very scary.
It's scary.
Imagine if she was still in there.
That was very scary.
Yeah, imagine we were as well. Like, that's crazy. And I think I didn't really process that until I saw that footage later on the news to realise that there was an explosion, you know, 2 minutes or something after we were out of there. And yeah, I'm glad we weren't in there at the time, you know?
I hope she's all right. Have you heard how she is?
I just exchanged messages with her daughter-in-law, and I've heard that she's all right. Even in a few minutes afterwards, when we got back to my clinic, she was pretty good. She had recovered pretty quickly. So she's a machine. She's a trooper. But yeah, I've heard that she's all right. But I don't think she's managed to process how close that fire was to her and how much danger she was actually in. Yeah.
Well, good on you guys. And the firefighters did a terrific job.
Incredible.
And also, Nazar, Says and I are going to come around for one of your barbecues.
Yes, please.
Talk about
Mate, I was just about to invite you, Carlos. I wanted to say I'm a massive fan, but an even bigger fan was my late father.
Oh.
He used to love you, Carlos. And I'll share a funny story with you, actually.
All right.
He passed away 10 years ago, but he used to always enroll for the cash giveaways. And every morning I'd prank him, I'd call up and he'd run over to the phone excited and with his heavy Arabic accent, he'd be like, I wake up with today. And then he'd hear it was my voice. And then he'd hear it was me and he'd get so angry and start swearing at me. So, but he loved you.
What a horrible son you were.
He would have come after you with a wooden spoon, Nazar, that's for sure. I know the drill.
Yeah, the wooden spoon.
Yeah, but anytime you're welcome over
brother.
for a barbecue.
Hey, you did the great thing yesterday, and all the very best, boys. Not many people actually dig in and help.
Yeah.
You did it, so very, very happy for you
Incredible
guys.
work.
Good on you, legends. Thank you.
So good to chat.
There you go.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh, my God. Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?
Always happens.